Alright, buckle up because today's list is pure chaos, cracked energy, and overpowered school kids who could probably solo their entire curriculum before breakfast. If you love unbalanced power scaling, this countdown is your new comfort food. Kicking off with number 10, Full-Time Magister. Mo Fan is that kid who shows up to school looking like he forgot his homework, but casually unlocks two entirely different magic systems like it's a side quest. The whole world treats him like background NPC material. Meanwhile, he's out here cooking entire squads with lightning like he's late for lunch. The early episodes go from, or he's struggling, to wait. Who let this man have fire magic too? And the villains? Bro, they talk too much. Every single enemy explains their plan like they're applying for a scholarship before immediately getting folded. The school arc hits hard because everyone underestimates him, and Mofan just keeps upgrading like his life has DLC installed. My emotional reaction every time: how do you keep getting stronger when you don't even study? And the battles hit that perfect chaotic energy where you literally pause and rewind like, nah, no way he just cooked that demon dog in 2 frames. But trust me, the next entry goes completely off the rails. Sliding into number 9, Da Wang Rao Ming. This anime is basically, what if a bored nuclear weapon enrolled in school for entertainment? Lu Shu walks in with that permanent, I'm only here because the plot forced me expression, but the moment someone annoys him, his powers spike like crypto in 2021. The school setting is hilarious because everyone is sweating bullets trying to figure out who the mysterious powerhouse is. Meanwhile, he's running a petty anger collection business for profit. The dude trains by emotionally scamming people. That's his grind set. Peak villain arc energy in a protagonist. When he finally unleashes during battles, it looks like the animators took personal offense and upgraded the entire budget. And when a bully steps up acting tough, instant regret. Blink and they're on the floor reconsidering their whole academic future. My brain watching this. Sir, please. The semester just started. It's chaotic, funny, and weirdly motivational if you're into morally questionable self-improvement. But trust me, the next entry goes completely off the rails. Dropping into number 8, 4 Cut Hero. This show looks goofy at first glance, but don't get tricked. This protagonist is a walking paradox of giggles and brutality. He strolls into school scenes like he's on break from saving the multiverse, and the tone flips between slapstick comedy and drywall-shattering power flexes. Every time he acts clueless, it's a setup. Every time someone tries him, it's a public service announcement on why you shouldn't bully strangers who might secretly be Dimension-tier threats. The humor is cracked in the best way. Characters roast themselves, roast him, then get obliterated 5 seconds later. His power scaling doesn't even climb, it teleports. My emotional reaction: how is this both a parody and one of the coldest OP leads ever? And the villains? Half of them don't even finish their introductions before getting ratioed in real time. If you like fast pacing, chaotic comedy, and overpowered nonsense dipped in unhinged charm, this one hits different. But trust me, the next entry goes completely off the rails. Crashing into number 7, the unparalleled Black and White. Imagine 2 prodigies walking into school with the combined confidence of people who know the universe gave them premium stats at birth. Their dynamic is wild, one calm, one chaotic, both frighteningly good at breaking anyone who steps up. The school doesn't feel like a school, it feels like a battleground where everyone else is doing normal assignments, while these 2 casually rewrite the power ceiling every episode. The action slaps hard, the emotional beats hit unexpectedly, and their teamwork feels like watching 2 cheat codes sync up. Meanwhile, every antagonist pulls up with, "I've trained for years," only to get humbled like they took a wrong turn on their way to the main plot. My reaction every time: please let the teachers nerf them before the building collapses. It's stylish, fast, and unpredictable, like a buddy cop anime crashing into a supernatural flex-off. But trust me, the next entry goes completely off the rails. Rolling up to number 6, Duel Masters Lost Crystal of Remembrance. This one takes the classic card battle school setup, but then throws in a protagonist who plays like he downloaded the entire rulebook into his bloodstream. The moment he enters a duel, every other student suddenly becomes a background spectator in his highlight reel. His confidence is insane. This kid summons monsters like he's ordering breakfast, and the enemies are always shocked, like they didn't know the show was called Duel Masters. The animation spikes during battles, and the hype moments feel like the stadium might explode. And oh, the villains! They love dramatic speeches until he counters everything with one ridiculous play. Me watching. Bro, how did you turn a losing position into a spiritual awakening? It's strategic, chaotic, dramatic, and weirdly wholesome at times. But trust me, the next entry goes completely off the rails. Kicking into number 5, Atelier Ryza, Ever Darkness and the Secret Hideout. Ryza may not seem like an OP school protagonist at first, but the moment she starts crafting, she becomes a one-girl weapons department. Her school-like training sessions look cute, but she's cooking items so overpowered they should honestly require government approval. Her squad watches her pull impossible alchemy finesse like it's a normal Tuesday, and the battles turn into, let's see what Ryza invented today to erase the enemy. I love how she balances softness with I will absolutely break the difficulty curve. And the villains? They underestimate her every single time, which makes their downfall even funnier. My reaction, why is the tutorial character stronger than the final boss? And the emotional moments hit harder than expected, especially when the group bonds through their chaotic adventures. But trust me, the next entry goes completely off the rails. Sliding into number 4, Sukuna of Rice and Ruin. Sukuna attending a school-like environment of training, discipline, and divine expectations is hilarious because she starts out lazy, whiny, and chaotic, then suddenly becomes a powerhouse with agricultural-based superpowers. Yes, farming unlocks god-tier strength, peak anime logic. The school-style teachings from the elders turn her into someone who can yeet demons across mountains while simultaneously improving crop quality. Watching her progress feels like watching a student discover cheat codes in real life, and when she snaps, the action is wild. The villains talk big until she pulls up with her divine arsenal like hold my rice. My emotional reaction, why is agriculture making me emotional and hyped? It's funny, heartfelt, chaotic, and low-key inspirational, but trust me, the next entry goes completely off the rails. Dropping into number 3, The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Northern War. School training arcs? Fire? Battle exams? Even better. And the protagonist? Straight up built different. In a militarized academy setting where everyone is struggling to keep up, this guy shows up operating like he's on New Game Plus. The political tension, the emotional beats, and the constant pressure create some of the best grow stronger or die trying energy. But he doesn't just grow, he dominates. Teachers stare like, why are you stronger than the staff? Students are terrified, villains monologue until he slices through their speeches. Every fight is cinematic, and the stakes stay high. My reaction, sir, this is a school evaluation, not a global threat prevention program. But trust me, the next entry goes completely off the rails. Crashing into number 2, Seven Knights Revolution, hero successor. This protagonist literally channels the power of legendary heroes while enrolled in a magical academy, meaning he's basically a reincarnated cheat code walking around in uniform. The school tries to regulate power, but this man is out here awakening like it's a hobby. Every battle feels like a full season finale, and his transformations make everyone else reconsider their life decisions. The villains pull up thinking they're special, then he summons ancient energy like, you sure about that? The emotional moments hit surprisingly hard, especially when he questions whether he deserves that much power. My reaction? How are you OP and humble? Pick a struggle. The spectacle is huge, the hype is crazy, and the school feels like a war zone whenever he participates. But trust me, the next entry goes completely off the rails. Rolling up to number 1, Chain Chronicle, The Light of Hechatus. School arc or not, this protagonist steps into any training, mentoring, or academy-like setting and immediately sets the bar so high it breaks. His leadership alone is OP. He inspires people into becoming monsters on the battlefield. The stakes in this anime are brutal, the world is collapsing, and he still manages to outshine entire armies with strategy and spirit. His presence turns students into warriors and enemies into dust. Every victory feels earned, but also wildly overpowered. My emotional reaction, how is one guy carrying hope and the plot? The villains? They monologue like they're about to win, then get erased by teamwork and sheer willpower. This show hits heavy, hits fast, and hits emotionally. Top tier OP protagonist energy. And trust me, that is how you end a countdown. All right, that was pure chaos, and I loved every second of it. Drop your own top picks in the comments because I want to see which school-based powerhouses you're riding with. Smash the like, sub if you vibe with the energy, and I'll catch you in the next Wild Anime Dive.